What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands and GLS, Genesis League Sports content today, because I don't really quite know where to put this content. So I'm going to put it on both, and it'll be part of both playlists. But if you are following one or both, or like either or both of the games, I think this may be of interest to you. So in the Genesis League Sports office hours earlier today, we've heard about a game coming in, right? We didn't know many details around it, and there still weren't a lot of details to be given. But you can see here from what Aggie is responding to in one of the questions. Second, we're planning on launching a new game shortly. Details hopefully released before the end of the month. Now let me scroll down here. So he says it's playable, it's fun, there's small tweaks. Also, games are never done. He shares a little bit of a graphic here. Now we do know that it's going to be in Unity, which is one of the Web 2 to Web 3 things that Aggie is very excited about, which I think could be pretty cool. So if they're able to do a proof of concept here, that could be awesome. And then let's see here. So will GLX be used in the new game? Goal is to have GLX accepted quickly, but since it's not a sports game, it isn't an immediate fit for GLS. Going forward, there will be 3 silos for games. SPL, so Splinterlands and any related Splinterlands things like Land or Soulkeep. Then you have GLS for anything that's sports related, and then AC for anything that doesn't live in bucket 1 or 2. So for people who don't remember, this was talked about maybe 6 months ago over the summer, but AC is Arcade Colony, and it is going to be a hub of any and all games that, again, are not Splinterlands or sports related. So here's the thing with AC, right? We're talking about a brand new ecosystem with a brand new token that's probably going to be similar to the same way to the way that Splinterlands are like SPS, DEC, and vouchers, and GLS, right? So you got your GLX token, GLUSD, and then GLGT tokens. So it's probably going to have the same or very similar type of format. Now, here's the thing, and this is the reason that I'm including both, is because I don't know, and there was no information really given here, if, when, and how there's going to be an airdrop. But keep in mind that when GLS came out, obviously Aggie was still CEO of Splinterlands at that time, and the goal, at least the point, the goal of what they were trying to do was bring as much value back to SPS stakeholders at the time. Now, based on this comment here, it sounds as though obviously everything is still under Steam Monsters, right? Even though they're separate companies, it sounds like everything is still under Steam Monsters. So maybe they will want to get all of that value going back to the SPS stakers, which means potentially another airdrop similar to what we got in GLX for SPS stakeholders. But if there's a chance that maybe they are now formally somewhat separated, I wonder if maybe holding GLX will be the key, or maybe it could be both, right? Maybe there'll be a token portion for SPS holders, there'll be a token airdrop portion for GLX holders, and then if they launch this new game, maybe it'll be something similar to the SPS airdrop itself, where holding assets in the game would be, would make you eligible for some kind of airdrop. Again, we don't have any information for this, and I'm not saying to go out and buy a bunch of assets, but as somebody who does hold a good amount of SPS assets, right, or Splinterlands assets, namely SPS, right, and I got all of my GLX free from, the airdrop, which I've just been holding and staking. This is exciting to me because we could potentially grow this entire ecosystem, right, all the games that are happening on Hive, and Aggie does talk about this a little bit more in some of the other comments in the office hours, but we don't need to focus on that. If you want to go read the office hours, go and do it. For me, the exciting thing is there could be some future potential utility given to both SPS and GLX, or maybe just one, right? So at this point in time, I'm just sharing this with you guys because it sounds as though we've gotten confirmation that this is not going to be a GLX, or at least a sports related game. So this could be the unofficial launch of Arcade Colony. And for everybody who is excited about, what the GLX team and basically what Invenium was trying to build, right, of just onboarding a bunch of new games and all this stuff, I'm really excited for that. I really hope that they do an airdrop similar to what they did with GLX for SPS holders. Again, I don't know. There's no information here, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. Not so that you go take action and buy a bunch of, SPS or GLX, but it is interesting to think about, and it is coming later this month, which is interesting, right? So again, that's not very far away. I'm recording this on January 12th, which means that we only have like 3 weeks until the end of the month. And if there's going to be more information on the game, maybe more potential information on Arcade Colony, it could be an exciting launch or exciting Q1 thing for 2024 for anybody who's in the, well, we'll just say Hive ecosystem, but really like the Splinterlands GLX kind of ecosystem. So again, I don't know where, I don't know what's going on. I don't know when and how and all that, but I am excited about the fact that it sounds like there's a game which is pretty much done that's going to be launched, or at least more information for, like there's going to be a pre-sale and then launch shortly thereafter by the end of this month, right? We'll get more information by the end of this month, and it seems like it's going to fit under the Arcade Colony bucket. So, you know, again, all speculation, but let me know your thoughts and your speculation in the comments below. Does this get you excited? Are you too burned by previous things and you're just going to completely avoid this? Again, for me, it's like if you've just been sticking around in the ecosystem for a while, you've probably been earning SPS from playing the game and just staking your SPS. If you were doing that for the past year plus, you've been getting GLX airdrop to you, and probably just if you were just restaking it, you probably got a decent stack right now, which is just kind of sitting there. So it could lead one thing to another, which again, for me, that's just a participant in this economy, or in this game economy, in this ecosystem, makes me super excited. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.